diary. It's been 7 years since I saw my boyfriend. I really miss him. So much. I used to love the way he run his hands through my hair and the way he used to shove that Sharpie up my... Oh, hi. I didn't see you there, guys. Welcome back to the Lemon Squeezers podcast.
This is the weirdest thing we've ever done.
Episode 58.
Eight.
Such echo. On this episode... I was going to say something.
This is really funny. This is really, really funny.
On this episode, we revealed our sculptures that we made of each other's heads. We spoke about travelling back in time and how we would tell people that we're from the future.
Future.
We took an alien advice from a secret biscuit eater.
Yum.
Nom in hell.
Nom in hell.
And we took questions from listeners such as, what is one memory you would erase?
That's supposed to be a rubber.
Oh, okay. That's quite good.
Oh, nice. Thanks.
So yeah, stick around for the episode, people. It is definitely one to watch. So before we get into it, a little introduction to the song. We made a song this week for our brand new Patreon member, which is one of the things you get when you become a Patreon member. It's a custom song, and it's for none other than James at Launchpod Studios. So enjoy. Right, mate. Are you James?
Yeah.
You already know our names. We ain't here to play games. We're here to record a podcast, mate. So let's walk.
Where?
Down this dark alley. We'll go up the stairs with this strange man to add to his death tally. Only joking. What a lovely geezer. Let's start the infusion with no confusion. It's a lemon squeezers. Tell who you know. It's time for the show at the Launchpod Studio.
Launchpod Studios. Launchpod Studios. Lights, camera, action. We look to our left and there's some lemons in a tree. It's a lemonade on the desk, what a good touch, what a G. We look forward and there's an armoured glass window. James's big face, big wide eyes staring at me. With a grin, he's smiling, he's waiting for us to speak. I'm starting to sweat, starting to get hot, the lights are bright. I look at Zach, he looks at me. We don't know what to say, so fuck it, we'll talk about bum fights. Fight this man for a grand. I then turned to James and said, "It's alright with you, mate, if we have all these homeless people in and we can fight?" He said, "Yeah, no problem, just cut me in the DVD." He said that was fine with me. So cut me in that DVD. From making podcasts to pirate DVDs, Launchpod Studios. Launchpod. Big Man Ting. Launchpod Studios. Launchpod Studios. Big Man Ting.
Big man ting.
Hello, everybody. It's me.
How are you doing?
I'm not bad, mate. Yeah, not bad. I feel like I ain't seen you in a while, Lee.
Yeah.
You know.
I know. We haven't actually seen. It's been about 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah.
This pre-recorded. It's been about 3 months. So,
it's been about since whenever we were allowed to be with each other.
Yeah.
But just
actually,
go on.
This is work because I was thinking this earlier on because we actually receive money through Patreon.
Yeah, I know. But
this is actually work.
That was all right
so
before,
this is legal.
but we're not. But now it's only essential workers, Lee.
This is essential. This is essential.
This ain't essential.
These Patreons are sitting at home with no content because the world is locked down.
Yeah.
Therefore, we're helping mental health.
Not sure the police would not
I don't care.
agree with that, but we'll go
That's
with
my
it.
argument on it.
Let's ignore. Let's stop talking about that. Anyway. Let's not draw any more attention to the fact.
Okay.
But we did just get about 10 minutes into the podcast.
Yeah.
And we realised that it wasn't recorded.
Yeah. If anyone works at Apple, can you just tell Apple put like a red line at the back of the camera?
Yeah.
It seems so obvious now, doesn't it? It seems so obvious.
What we spoke about was we didn't really get too much into it, but our beards.
Beards.
Right, because we're not shaving. Well, they're not really beards, but...
Can you hear that?
Oh, that feels horrible.
It feels horrible, doesn't it?
Yeah, so we're not shaving throughout the whole of January. Yeah. And basically Lee's getting told off because his girlfriend likes him clean shaved.
Yeah.
All my mates are doing it as well. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. So, don't feel like we're alone in this one.
I think what we should I got an idea. At the end, shall we shave our beards off and put them into a sandwich bag and then send it as a competition?
Oh, geez. Who the hell wants that?
Ashley would. He can stick his oil on it.
Ashley would.
Stick his oil on it and just massage it.
Okay, we'd be effed though, because imagine after we sent that, they then come out with this technology where you can clone people from hair. So Ashley's just got like 2 clones of us that he just abuses in his house.
That'd be weird, wouldn't it? To be fair, if you sent someone a bag of your own hair, like they could easily just put it all over a crime scene.
Oh yeah,
like we could literally.
That's true.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, they'd be like,
you're not having a sandwich bag full of beard. So
they'd be like, the murderer was here. He killed 7 women and shaved his beard, and then had the audacity to shave his beard.
There's two beards in this.
Yeah.
These guys work together.
The beard boys.
The beard boys.
But yeah, so we're going for it. But you're not allowed to shave, Lee.
No, I won't.
All right, because this is not something that you ever really get to do.
No.
So
I'd like to point out the elephant in the room. We're currently in the Maldives. We're saying on lockdown, so this is why this is happening. We've got to go all around the world to record this because of lockdowns.
Yeah,
every restriction.
And it turns out in the Maldives it's fine. So
yeah,
just ignore the little logo in the bottom right hand corner. But other than that,
no, that's just on the window.
Oh, sorry.
Just when you look on like a car window and it says it says the make.
Oh, it's just the
make of the window.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad.
Yeah, I mean it's nice, that, isn't it?
I've got to talk about something I'm very excited to talk about, Lee.
What?
I believe on the Patreon, episode 1 or 2 of the new video Patreons that we're doing. So if you haven't seen them, get over there. It is patreon.com/lemon squeezers. All right, putting out loads of content. That's it. Point at the camera. So get over there because you will know that Lee said. So we're talking about stuff to put on the desk in the office, in the studio now.
Yeah.
And Lee came up with a suggestion.
Maldives.
of in the Maldives now. Come up with a suggestion of making clay heads of each other. All right. Now, in most situations, when Lee suggests something and I agree, it gets left there and never done again.
Yeah,
all right. Lemon squeezers promise.
Yeah.
But people, it's a new year, new us. We got beards now, so we're more mature and we do stuff.
We got beards in a desk and heads.
Beards, bollocks, and big balls. Beers, bottles of water, and big balls.
That's it, lads.
So we're going to do a big reveal now. So if you do want to see the heads that we've created, then get over to the YouTube. Just search Lemon Squeezers Podcast. You'll find us.
Yeah.
So who wants to do the reveal firstly? I've painted mine.
I'll do mine first.
Okay.
Because I went for the art attack approach. Because that's what I thought we was originally doing. But when you said, I'm going to paint it, I was thinking, that sounds awful. I'm sorry, but in my head, I was thinking, how can a painted head...
Oh,
right.
Really?
Anyway.
I'm so offended.
But now I've made my one, I think I'm going to revert it to wherever.
You want to paint it as well?
I will.
Well, do it slowly. Ease me in.
The back's not done because I ran out of clay. But no one's going to see the back, right? No one's going to see the back of the head.
All right.
I thought the ears were hard, right? And the eyes were the hardest thing.
Yeah.
I literally looked at the eyes. I was like, I ain't even starting the eyes.
Keith, am I sucking something?
Well, I done your Italian because what I was gonna have one with your mouth open, but then I've got to build all the teeth.
Yeah.
And to be honest, this one you had your eyes squinted, which was hard to mould the eyes, but the mouth bit was the easiest bit.
I've got to say, Lee, I'm pleasantly surprised.
Is it better than you thought it'd be?
Yeah, I quite like it. But I do feel like, Lee, if that was painted, he's just showing it to the camera. But if that was painted, I think it would look better. But I really like that. I think it's quite good, and I'll be proud to have that on my side of the table. So thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Are they the alien?
Alien glasses, yeah. So face out the camera because the back of the head, obviously, I started running out, and you've got a lot of hair.
Oh yeah, he's got a nice mullet.
Like, you try and make your and there we go. So I put the alien glasses on, which made it a lot easier for you. Actually, don't touch the glasses. Don't touch the glasses. Don't touch the glasses.
Why? What's the matter?
They're about to fall off. I might have to super glue them on.
Well, you better buy some more clay.
No, I'll super glue the glasses on. What I'll do is I'll just paint the glasses and they just pop in the headphones.
Okay. Are you ready for mine?
Yeah. Did you make it? I had a big feeling it was Rosie that was making this.
I made it. I'll tell you one thing. Rosie painted the eyes.
All right.
Okay. Don't underestimate me.
I was a bit right there, though.
I'm creative.
I kind of tried to ask my girlfriend, but she wasn't interested. So
right, here we go. And when I first made it, I thought, oh my God, it looks like a caveman. And I was laughing. I was thinking, oh, this is going to be a shambles. But the more I look at it, the more I think this is a respectful attempt at my good friend Lee here.
All
right. So drum roll, please.
Oh my God, mate, that is quality.
You like it?
You made that.
I promise you, I made that.
Oh mate, wait, that's some attempt.
But like, when it weren't painted, I was like, oh, I'm not sure about that. But when I painted it, I thought, do you know what? It doesn't look too much like him, but I feel like I captured your weird face you do.
Oh my God, how did you do that?
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's quality. That feels really bad. I think I'm gonna have to make another one, but I had no idea you was gonna make that.
No, I like your one. Just paint it. Let me show that. Oh, you show the camera. There you go, people. So we've actually followed through. Head over to the YouTube, people, once again, if you want to see these these little statues we've made.
I'll have to paint it. I have to paint it properly.
There we go. Forever on the table now.
A beard like painted on.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I was pretty proud with that. But I'm not gonna lie, I was loving it all. And when Rosie done the eyes, I thought, oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, that is.
Because it actually looked like quite real.
It's really fucking weird.
And a surprise, look up his nose. Right, this is a little Easter egg.
There's a little bogey out there.
There's a little booger hanging up there.
He's really good. It's really good. I think mine's not too dry yet, even.
Yeah. Why is it not dry?
Well, I just left it on the side, and it's just. Is that what you did? Or did you stick it in an oven?
No, I left it on the side.
All right.
I like it though. I do like it.
Once it's painted, I'll get painted for next week.
Yeah.
And,
you should have said I'd have brought.
Bro, this is a lot more impressive than I was expecting. Like, this literally looks like this actually looks like I paid for this.
Can you see the resemblance in the weird face you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of detail in that.
I did have a lot of pictures of you where I asked you to send me pictures for the Instagram.
What's this underneath? 202 lemon squeezes. 2021 lemon squeezes. All right, that's decent. That's going to be on our show forever. That's
just in
case.
case.
That is actually so sick.
I was pretty proud of it. Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks. That's way better than I thought it would be. Oh, sorry.
Put him on that bad boy.
That is mental.
There you go,
really,
people.
really,
We've
really
actually followed through.
Yeah.
Perhaps
we should do this for all our characters. So I think we should do one for Christian Pistachio, of what we think he looks like.
That would be quite fun, actually.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't got a nose.
Because the thing is, we can make them and sell them. because once we make the model, we can buy a cast mold that we sink it in, and we can make them.
God, a cast mould.
We're probably not going to do that idea.
No,
So
no. Let's not get carried away.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll add it for like a Patreon like tier. Like if someone wants to buy that tier of a Patreon, they get a moulded clay head of them as well.
Yeah. I mean, you can do them.
It'd be pretty.
I've got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
you can do that.
I'd be pretty happy to do that. But yeah, there you go, people. We've actually followed through with something for once. Right, getting into the episode, Lee.
The paint, though, it does pop. I can't imagine that
changes
painted.
It changes it.
All right.
Right, I've been writing things down in my notes for quite a while now, preparing, but we never seem to get onto it. So I've got some right random stuff written down here. This is one of the things I've got written down because I heard this on another podcast. It said, so the question is, if you went back in time, how would you prove that you're from the future? So let's say for argument's sake, we go back to like the 1800s. Yeah. I'm not sure who's about it back then, but like I should imagine it's pretty like old England. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what would you do to prove? Because I always feel like in my head it's simple. Like I'll just say like, Google's a video, but they ain't gonna have a clue.
It doesn't exist. No.
And I'm guessing you got to be pretty careful. I'm not sure about the 1800s, maybe, but you got to be pretty careful that you don't get.
You become a witch. That sort of thing. Yeah.
So you got to choose your words carefully.
Fucking hell. I think you're gonna have to.
So you go back, you're completely naked.
The best way I can explain it is if it's the early 1800s, is it?
Yeah.
Like early. I suppose you just have to kind of. The thing is, like, if you say people are going to start using like a certain type of gun, what was that gun everyone had? Colt and all that, wasn't it? The only way I could say is everyone's going to walk around with a Colt gun, but then I just think he just knows his shit. Doesn't necessarily mean you're from the future.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't
it?
You
can't, because I was thinking this before, like you can't exactly invent stuff. You can't just make a phone, because I don't know how you make a phone. You can make a phone, but there's no signal. Like, how do you? I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Unless you can just predict that there's a war about to happen and no one even knew. And how did you know that war? That's the only way I can.
This is the thing. I'm not good enough at history.
Not in the 1800s.
Nah. So I wouldn't be able to say, this is going to happen in 18 blah, blah, just see. Because I ain't got a clue. Do you know what I mean? It's hard. It is very hard.
To be honest, you probably can't.
I feel like...
There must be something you can do, but I don't...
I feel like physically, you could be like... I don't know. I should imagine that they're all pretty, like, a bit smaller then. I know, like, we've got taller as a...
Yeah,
like,
I think they'll still be really tall people. You just be considered like a tall person. I don't know. I think...
It's hard.
It is, because I don't actually know that much stuff now. I think about it. Because when you think that if you're from the future, you know how to make money. But I don't know how to fucking make money.
Nah.
And you can't... So you go, look, I can make money. Or... Because like what I think's nuts, like going back in the past, is like they used to know how to mine gold. They used to know where to find it. Like they knew a mountain had a gold vein. Like how the fuck would they know that?
Yeah.
We wouldn't know that today. I mean, unless I just told you that. But
yeah, I don't know whether like I'm getting my timelines all mixed up. I don't know when like they become the smart, like proper intelligent or what. But like I don't think it was normal to be able to read and write. All right, the time I'm thinking of in my head, 1800s might be the wrong timeline, but they cut that. Like you might be able to go back and be like, I can read everything, I can write whatever, draw maybe. I don't know.
The thing about that though, I'm not well spoken, so when we start speaking the way we do, like whom it may concern, I mean that probably works on emails, but it didn't work then.
All right, fair enough.
They'll be like, well, this geezer is an idiot when it comes to writing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't even get that right.
Nah, it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't. The only way you can do it is just make really modern music, but then they'll just think you're a kind of fucking music genius. Like,
or they think you're a nutter.
Yeah, like you could be the first guy that invents a Ralph Lauren polo top. And I'd be like, that looks really weird. Like, everyone's dressed up as cowboys. You probably look really gay wearing it. You think that makes sense? Like, you're like a proper fashion boy. And I don't think it fits in.
I'm a fashion boy.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying.
Like Christian Pistachio.
Yeah, gay people actually dress quite well. Like, not that I would dress like that, but you know what I'm saying. That's a hard question.
It is hard, isn't it?
Very hard question.
I can't actually remember what their answer was either. So
No.
but
you got to have we've got to have a answer. So I can't tell you.
I feel like I'd just try and be like, I'd hope that I'm. I don't know. I don't know.
It's like, for example, like you can go to like a watch like Patek Philippe. It was in like 1840 or something. But you can say to them, yeah, but this is going to be very valuable one day, and they go, who gives a shit? Until 150 years happen, they go, oh yeah, he was right 150 years ago.
Yeah,
I can't really.
And probably people did say like, oh, I'm sure this will be valuable one.
You haven't got much.
Day.
You haven't got time to actually to prove it even.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I think I just oh fuck it. I'm living in this timeline.
Yeah, you would.
There you go.
I mean, you'd probably just come across very smart because, like, whatever you do, you've got a tool for it. Like, you're the first guy that invents a whisk or something.
Yeah.
This guy, he's got some ideas, isn't he? But it's not. It was just what you had in the past.
But then, like, even like I'm a plumber, obviously. Even if I went back then and I'd be like, oh yeah, you just fit a boiler. And they'd be like, what the fuck's a boiler? Do you know what I mean? I'd be like, I don't actually know what it is, but
I don't know how to build one. I know what a boiler is.
Yeah.
I know.
It's like saying like the internet.
I know.
But if you tried to make it, you'd be like, what the hell?
Yeah, you can't make it.
No.
So he's just a dreamer.
Essentially,
he's just a dreamer. Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, there you go. That was a bit of an hard question.
He's very hard.
But then, like, when you hear it, like, on the surface, it just sounds like, but it's not.
It's like you can't. It's like when someone's got a bad tooth, you need antibiotics for that.
Yeah.
I need what?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it. You just span and rip it out. Fuck it.
Yeah. I don't need antibiotics. I need a
I
dog
can't
of the
save
bone.
someone. Do you know what? I couldn't save anyone in 2021, let alone save anyone in the 1800s.
Yeah.
In fairness.
All I do want to do is just go back to 2016 and just buy, like, a load of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I do.
That's all you got to do, yeah.
That is all I do.
That's it. Because I think in the 1800s, or it might be in the 1700s, the most valuable asset in the world then was tulips.
Cheese.
That was when the stock market was invented, and it was tulips.
What, flowers?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, there was a tulip bubble, and the most valuable company in the world then was worth about $8 trillion then, and it was all to do with tulips.
What the hell?
Yeah, it was considered money.
What
Anywho, that's boring. Let's just get off that.
Anywho. Another thought I had. All right. So this is what I've written down. Will there be a load of serial killers in 10 years because of documentaries?
Probably not.
All right. Hear my reasoning here, yeah?
Mm.
So, you know, like when people, we're about to get dark right now. You know when people get molested when they're young?
Yeah.
They say, like, a lot of them grow up to do...
Molesting.
Yeah. Obviously not all of them, but it's probably like people that have molested probably molest people.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
No, or people molest people have probably been molested. I haven't molested, but Lee, you turned the volume up, haven't you?
Only on there. I'm just making sure all the hand waves are perfect.
My eardrums are bursting because Lee's got his fucking hat over his ears.
I am just doing my job, bruv.
And so you're affected by stuff when you're a kid, all right? And it affects the way you are when you're an adult. Yeah. So like anything can cause a bit of trauma or whatever. So now there's a really big hype around serial killer documentaries and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there has been since Netflix has come out, pretty much.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a serial killer documentary. So if you're 8 years old or 7 years old and you're watching these with your family, which they will be doing, like not every family is children away, are they going to grow up with an interest? Or obviously not all of them, but are they?
To be honest, like even when I've watched those documentaries, a voice goes through your head and be like, "What would I do?"
Yeah.
You start planning it in your own head.
But when you're that young,
like, yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
especially when when life goes hard for you, and you just want to make a name for yourself because you've got fuck all going on.
Yeah.
I can imagine they would. And I can imagine that they're probably going to get more and more fucked up as years go on.
As in,
Like, if someone actually does a human centipede and just left one in the town centre, just tied up.
just left
That
one.
would
like it's just an object.
You get what I'm saying? Like, if someone actually performed that surgery and made a real human centipede,
Yeah.
and then just left it in the public, almost like a monolith, just on the floor, that would make global news. And that serial killer will get a thrill that he's like, his creation like is alive.
Have you seen the film Zodiac?
No.
So it's like based on the Zodiac killer, and
I recognise that though. Is this Netflix or something?
yeah, it's on there. It's Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr., the guy that plays Hulk. I can't remember his name, but it's a really like high budget film, and it's a true story, and they never caught the killer. Like to this day, there's still a case open.
Yeah. So yeah, but what was so fucked up about him?
Well, he used to message the press, send letters to the press, and basically, in code form, it would tell them where his next kill's gonna be. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Yeah, I saw one. Was it the Unibomber?
That's good. Unibomber.
The Unibomber. That's pretty fucked.
That's But they caught him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the Zodiac killer they've never caught,
So yeah.
which is mental. To think you've killed like however many people you killed.
Do you know what, like saying that, I googled recently like the most like a serial killer who's killed the most, and there's one in Mexico that's killed I think 300 murders, yeah, and he's planned to be released next year.
What?
I'm not even joking. I'm gonna find it. Yeah, 300. How the fuck do you kill? And they're all little boys. How the fuck do you kill 300 little boys and then still walk out of prison?
What? And it's
I don't get it.
him.
Yeah. Go on, keep talking while I search it. Most.
That's just made me think about that. Do you remember we done that episode on the Asian man in Manchester that raped like 50 something geezers?
Yeah. So it's not funny, but I'm getting back to the story.
Jeez. You can't laugh at stuff like that because it gets made into a clip.
I'll tell you what made me laugh. It was just the whole thing is just fucked up. It's just he didn't kill anyone. He was just raping these men, but it's just like a Chinese bloke in Manchester. It's just like, if you know what I'm saying.
What?
It's just a current in like it's just a current in a bowl of porridge. It's just so different, isn't it? It's just so random. What?
It's a current in a bowl of porridge. Is that a known saying, or have you just made that up?
No, it's a known saying.
Oh, okay.
And and I keep saying this saying lately. Well, when someone's angry, it's like it's a wasp in a jar. It's a wasp in a jar. Let's just get this fixed.
What? Like when someone's angry, or when you've got a problem?
When someone's angry and it just won't fuck off. It's a wasp in a jar. He's angry. And if it gets out, it's gonna fucking sting us. So just make it happy. Right. So this geezer is called Luis. Luis. Is that Luis?
Louis.
No, Luis.
Sorry. Yeah, he's Mexican, isn't he? Louis,
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, Luis or
Luis
Louis.
The second word is Garvito.
Louis Garvito. Hey, Holmes. What up, Bessie?
Fair enough. He's killed between 172 to 300 plus. Child murder, torture killer, and rapist. I mean, he's torturing these little boys. Called the La Bestia.
La Bestia.
The Beast. Confessing to killing 140 boys between 8 and 16 years old over a 7 year. 7 years! That's one of that. I mean, that's got to be one every other day. Isn't it? No, that's terrible math. It's got to be at least...
That is such bad math.
It's like at least one a week.
Jesus Christ.
And I work with numbers for a living, man. It's bad, isn't it? He's suspected of killing over 300 victims. Most street children. Was sentenced to 1,853 years in prison, but was later reduced to 22 years.
Right, how'd you go from 1,000 and something to what, 22?
Yeah, I mean, this is why there's a wall, you know, like, how would you go from 1,800? Yeah, but we're talking about a serial killer being released.
Yeah, you can't tarnish them all with the same brush.
I'm not saying that, but like, as corruption goes, that's fucked up.
Oh, yeah, they are
right?
corrupt as fuck.
So in Colombia, there's another one in Colombia. He doesn't give the name of this guy.
Colombia.
Pedro Lopez, a child murderer and rapist known as the Monster. It targeted young girls, which is unusual actually for a serial killer because they always go for boys weirdly. Between the ages of 8 and 12.
Do they?
Arrested in 1980 and convicted in... Yeah, but like all these paedophiles, it's normally always little boys. It's not often little girls for some reason. No, I don't know.
Sure?
I'm just saying, like on the documentaries, that's what makes it a little bit weirder because like they're paedophiles, but they like normally little boys. So it's a paedophile that's also
I think
gay.
that's just what we're told about priests and shit. Like,
it's just strange, isn't it?
Like...
Anyway, so he's the most horrific serial killer of the 20th.
What's horrific? Is that
prolific?
Is that
the word?
Prolific.
I've never actually said that word out
I thought
loud.
you were saying horrific, but you just said P.
Of the 20th century, he was released in the late 90s. Oh my god, he was released in 1990.
Oh, so is that?
How the fuck do you kill 300 little girls and get released? Once again, that's in Colombia.
But I can't see how, like, who's getting him out? Like, has he got a load of money or?
I don't know. I think you should, oh man, I don't really know what to say to that. It's just fucked up. It's disgusting. It's just rude. So yeah, next question.
I don't know. What were we talking about there?
If there's going to be a flood of murderers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so that was just a fault of mine. I thought.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, of course. I agree with that. Yes. Next question, please, sir.
I've got to write down some stuff, like, and I always forget to do like a backstory.
Yeah, cool. I mean, I've already given you a laptop today. You're not sure what that was? Just literally stop recording.
Right, chuck me that lead, Lee.
It's lucky I was watching that as well.
Or have you got to play the intro?
I need to do that. Yeah.
Who needs to do that?
But the only trouble is I can't remember what the app is. I think it's Soundboard.
Well, you better fucking find it, fella.
What is it? Is it Alien Advice?
It's time for some alien advice, my friend.
It's time for some alien advice. Ice. Oh shit, sorry, I forgot myself.
Sorry.
We've been off for a couple of days.
Alien advice! Welcome back, people, to the segment that you all love. Alien advice, right, with me, and
Stephen. Stephen the alien.
Chuck us over that lead, Lee.
All right.
Right.
This is so unprofessional. Making noises to fill the quiet gaps.
So, yeah, if you don't know what alien advice is, people, it is a segment that doesn't really make any sense, like the answers that we give you. All right, but basically, you can send in a voice message to the Lemon Squeezers podcast.
Yep.
All right, and we'll answer.
Yeah.
All right, it's just a voice format.
Yep.
Okay, so here we go. We have an anonymous one this week onto the Lemon Squeezers email, which is lemonsqueezerspodcast@outlook.com. All right, and here we go.
I was wondering if I could have some advice because I've got a secret biscuit addiction and it's just getting really out of control recently. I regularly wake up and I'm covered in biscuit crumbs stuck to my face and my arms where I've obviously eaten biscuits during the night. I've started stashing secret biscuit supplies. So I've actually taken the lights out of the ceiling, spotlights out of the ceiling, and storing some biscuits behind them just in case my partner tries to help me and take all the biscuits, where I had that backup. And where I know they're there, I will come down at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning and cook a massive biscuit meal, and I'll get a saucepan and bring a saucepan of tea to the boil, so that I have enough to be able to dunk all my
This
biscuits.
can't be real.
And what I actually do is once I've finished dunking all my biscuits in the saucepan of tea, you get like this biscuit sludge at the bottom, and then I like to spread that on another biscuit. So it's like a sludge biscuit on a hard, crispy biscuit, and it's delicious.
There's so much
But
detail.
I'm really worried that my boyfriend's going to find out and he's going to be really disappointed and won't support me. So I don't know what to do. Should I try and kick the habit by myself? Do I get external help? Do I tell my boyfriend? I think it's gone too far now. I think it needs to stop. So please, can you help?
Okay. I'm going to call bullshit on this. This has got to be... This ain't real.
You can't.
I'm sorry,
Right,
but...
no, Lee. All right. Human Lee would call bullshit. Alien Lee,
Sorry.
Alien Stephen doesn't call bullshit. All right. We help people as much as we can.
I mean, a biscuit addiction.
So this young lady, she she scoffs biscuits at night and wakes up with crumbs all over her.
Yeah.
She stashes them in the light fittings.
Yeah.
So it's like taking the spotlights out.
I mean, what sort of biscuits are getting through light fittings?
I don't know.
Because I ain't getting a box of party rings through there, I'm telling you.
Well, she sounds very prepared. So maybe she's like opening the pack and cutting them up and then putting them up there.
Yeah.
Just sharing them with the rats. But and then she wakes up in the middle of the night at 2:30 or morning rather, and makes a biscuit cake and also a saucepan full of tea. A saucepan full of tea to dunk them in.
Wow.
So
I mean, it sounds fun.
wow.
Sounds fun.
So what's your advice if she wants to? Should she keep up with this this habit, or should she try and kick it? And if she should kick it, how does she do it?
Well, I think you should just keep going with it. I mean, you obviously love it.
She doesn't. Well, yeah, it sounds like she loves it.
You obviously love it, and if I saw this happening in my house, I'd ignore it. I won't get involved with it.
What?
But
if your girlfriend done it, you wouldn't say anything.
when she said she uses the sludge to I thought she was gonna say like, then I put it into a sandwich or something. I was gonna like, that's disgusting.
oh,
Biscuit sludge sandwich.
No, she said she pastes it on top of another biscuit. So basically, all the biscuit cake that's left in the pot, she then puts on top like it's a pate.
Right, because what I got from that was from the saucepan, you get the broken biscuits at the bottom.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is like sludge. Yeah, like when you dunk it in the tea.
Yeah.
So you're saying just go with it?
Yeah, just go with it.
I like Lee's approach of go with it, and just live your life, be happy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I should imagine that she's quite a size.
Yeah. Probably.
I should imagine she's a big girl, because there's no way you can make biscuit cakes at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, I think what's quite unique about this, I'm not believing this story, by the way, but I really don't believe this.
You can't do this to people.
I'm sorry, but who has ingredients for a biscuit cake on standby? Like,
well, I'm guessing it's just a load of biscuits, like maybe with a bit of
biscuit
icing.
Lego.
I don't know.
Well, I think you should stick with it.
Yeah,
and film a documentary on that for YouTube, because I'll get some views, I think. And
maybe we should have her on to talk about this biscuit.
Yeah,
addiction.
I think we should. I mean, is it actually real?
It's an anonymous
You
email.
ain't winding me up, right?
No, it's an anonymous email sent to the Lemon Squeezers podcast.
Because like this really feels like it's your girlfriend here. Just sent this in.
It's not my girlfriend. It's a woman with a biscuit addiction. I couldn't say that my girlfriend's a fair size, all right, if she sent in.
Yeah, but that's what I was thinking in my head, yeah, because some people are like that. They can eat all these biscuits and they're tiny. And
Yeah.
you just think, biscuit.
I don't know about biscuits though. Biscuits are the devil, mate. Like you can eat. So the thing is with biscuits, you never feel full up.
Mine's custard cream.
Well,
because it looks like it'd be dry, but it ain't. If you eat it on its own.
Wait, what are you saying? You like them?
I like custard cream. I'm not a big biscuit guy really, but I don't like Jamie Dodgers. Wish I never saw them again. There's nothing good about Jamie Dodgers.
You really don't like them.
There's nothing good about Jamie Dodgers.
I wish I never saw you again. Jamie Dodger. Looking all fucking chewy and shit. Okay. Got your number.
It's not enough jelly in the middle. It's one bite full of jelly and then loads of dryness.
It is. They are very dry.
Yeah, very dry. And they're massive. It's got Jamie Dodger.
Yeah, there is too much biscuit. Like too much biscuit compared to the amount of
Bourbon. I'm not a fan of that. It just felt like when I was younger and Sainsbury's used to exist still. Mum used to buy loads of bourbons, and I can't eat a bourbon to this day.
Why? Because you ate too many.
Just too many fucking bourbons in my life. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that with chicken korma. I used to eat chicken korma every time we had an Indian takeaway.
Yeah.
And now it
makes
me feel sick.
I'm the same with that.
It's mental.
I started with chicken korma and then I went tikka masala just to change it up.
Is that what you have now?
Yeah.
I'll get a biryani.
Oh, I like biryani. It's the vegetables. So we're going off topic here. But
I love an Indian, I do.
I would like her to send in a video of this.
Of the biscuit cake and the saucepan.
Yeah. I want to see a video. I want that to come through. And
all right, Mrs. Anonymous, if you could send in a video of you cooking this biscuit cake. Sorry, the biscuit cake and the pot of tea. Because I'm probably equally as interested in seeing this pot of tea.
Yeah,
getting dunked.
Yeah, I mean that's unusual.
Yeah,
that's very unusual.
I'd like to know the ratio of tea bag to water.
I'm just saying, why leave in a saucepan? I've done it before to my girlfriend when she's asked me for a cup of tea and I'll make it a vase and then take it in there. She's like, Lee.
No, you know what I'm saying?
I have done that before. But I used to do it with like orange squash and that. And I used to can I have some squash? Come about with a vase. Just bring her the vase.
No,
I have asked her.
Oh shit!
She didn't even smile. Don't even crack up. And I think, whatever. It's not as funny when they don't laugh.
Whatever. Yeah, you make me feel like an idiot now.
I think it's fucking funny. Anyway, I think it's funny.
Well, there you go. Anonymous girl. I would say so. Lee saying stick with it, and we want to see it, all right? Because it does sound very entertaining.
I just feel like she's very very small girl. Even I feel like she lives in a very very modern house. Even. I would say she's either very slim or the complete polar opposite. There's no middle ground. See, this is another reason why I feel like this is your girlfriend here because you wouldn't say that about a listener. I feel like you're massive.
What? She's anonymous. Geez, she's eating. She's got biscuits stored in the light fittings. I'm not going to say I think she's slim.
She had a very young voice, so she sounds.
Oh, so you're saying I'm a paedophile now as well?
No, she sounds young. So, what I'm saying, like sort of like a young adult that could eat all those biscuits and kind of get away with it.
And also, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with big girls. All right, I like a big girl. All right,
you're thinking yourself, oh, yeah. That's a clip here.
No, but I was just saying that so I don't make the big girls feel bad. But there's nothing wrong with being big. But there is something wrong with getting diabetes if you haven't got it.
Yeah.
All right, you got to be careful about that because that's a lot of sugar.
I mean, that's a lot of dipping.
That's a lot of dipping.
Lot of dipping. If you keep going, it's going to get worse. You're going to find yourself in the bath, just fucking dipping.
Well, that's as soon as you start hiding stuff in light fittings that's not illegal, you know you got a problem.
Yeah, I mean, just don't put in the light fucking fitting. Really, what's the point?
There might for all she knows, she could be feeding a geezer that's been living in her ceiling for the last 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be weird. Imagine putting biscuits behind light fiction, the light fiction.
And
then you're going back,
fiction.
And it's gone, and all you saw was a thank you note.
Oh, imagine.
I know, imagine that.
It's Santa.
It's just, it just says, thank you, smiley face, and you can hear little footsteps.
Little footsteps.
Never find it, yeah. It's Christian statue up there. Anywho, let's move on to the next one. Is there another one?
No, that's it. That's it.
Cool.
We're just doing one a week. So if you do want to get them in, people, Over Instagram, you can send voice messages. You can go to our website and go through the links on there on the contact page. Obviously, I just read out the email, which is lemonsqueezespodcast@outlook.com. So if you want to get them in, do that, people. But yeah, thank you very much, Mrs. Anonymous, and hopefully we get a video of the biscuit.
Happy dipping. Okay, cool. All right then, shall we? What's the next part?
We need to get on to listener questions, I believe.
Oh, you know, these segments are building up. We've got so much content, I forgot.
Too much content.
Intro.
I've got player bar. I think I should just send you this soundboard, mate.
Yeah.
All right. Listeners' questions, innit? You ready, boy?
Yeah, go on, fella.
Wait, sick.
It's time for some listener questions. Woo, 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 woo.
Whoa.
Hello, people. It's
Yes,
me.
questions.
I've got some questions for you.
Salad fingers.
I like Rusty Spoon. What's this queer-looking contraption? I'm going to call it a nettle carrier.
Yeah, hi people. So, the first episode. What am I talking about? The first episode. The first load of questions we have are from none other than Rob. Hey.
Hey.
And he says, all right, ladies. So he's just assumed our genders there.
Hey.
Questions for episode 58. Number 1. Do you like Crocs?
No. But they're meant to be really comfortable. And chefs wear them a lot. I don't know why.
So I'm guessing he means the shoes then.
Yeah.
And he's not an Australian man asking if we like the Crocs.
In fact, he's asking me, is he a chef? Because chefs wear them. So he's asking me because he's obviously wearing them. I think he's a chef.
I don't know if
He
he's
looks like a chef. Now I think about it, he looks like a chef.
I think I assumed he was a graphic designer. Just because he's good at it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe he's a graphic designer wearing Crocs. Nothing else. Just Crocs. Just his nuts on his computer chair. And Crocs. Do I like Crocs? I don't own a pair, and I wouldn't wear them.
To me, I would wear them if I was like on a boat or something. If you know what I'm saying, like saying.
I just feel like there's other shoes that you could wear though.
But we're very Essex though, aren't we? That's the thing.
Yeah, but
Like
I'd rather
Essex,
go barefoot.
like Essex people has to be sliders and stuff. Like anywhere else in the world, they wear them.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
I mean, my girlfriend's like sisters have them, like when they're walking around the garden, and I was like, oh, I don't know. I can't imagine ever wanting to wear them. Like I wear flip flops. I'd rather go barefoot, to be honest. I'm not against them. If you want to wear them, wear them.
Like, bro, it's just a question. Don't get personal. Bro.
Well, we got to go in deep.
I don't know why you get so worked up over it.
Maybe you meant crocodiles anyway.
Do you like Crocs? Yeah, I mean, I've held a crocodile.
Same.
Cool. Experience was all right. Yeah, they're very soft.
Where was
soft.
you?
I
Not
was
in
in
Gator World.
Florida.
In Gatorland or Gator World, one or two.
I can't remember what it was, but
Did you have a snake around your neck as well?
I didn't have the snake. The snake.
The snake.
I went on like a river thing, and there's like a big fan on the back of a boat, and you go around
the
it.
Everglades.
And then you got okay, cool.
So it is,
you
the
know,
Everglades.
I don't know what it is, but and then at the end you can hold this kind of little one.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It was.
There you go.
Yeah, nice.
Crocodile Dunley.
Yeah. oh yes. Instagram name change.
Number 2. Have you watched The Mandalorian? And if not, then why?
Who? Sorry, what? What's the
This is
Mandalorian?
going to be a short question. I ain't watched it. I think it's to do with Star Wars. And I've never seen Star Wars.
So what's the question?
Have you watched The Mandalorian?
No. Next question.
Neither of us have. And he said, and if not, then why? I've never seen Star Wars.
Nah, I'm not into all that stuff. It's not personal. It's just goon. No, I'm joking. It's just not something I've really watched.
Yeah.
I don't like sort of Avengers and space and things like that really.
Yeah.
It's just not my thing.
Yeah, you're not. I mean, I do like the Avengers, but
I used to like a Ben Stiller film, that sort of thing. Ben Stiller and like
yeah.
that, you know. Yeah, move on.
Well, there you
Moving
go.
on now, bro.
Maybe I'll give Star Wars a go though, because I've recently been watching Game of Thrones and that's late. So maybe I'll move on to Star Wars after and just.
I mean, that's no relevance whatsoever.
Well, yeah, but I'm late on the Game of Thrones. All right, so then I'll be late on Star Wars. Maybe I could watch it and get into it. I don't know. I could be wrong here. The Mandalorian
I
might
did
not
like
be
Game
anything.
of Thrones, but I didn't think it was as good as everyone was working out to be.
I'm not going to lie. I think it's pretty quality.
Yeah, I mean,
Have you finished it?
Yeah, like people said it was incredible, but I quite like that style with the swords and stuff. What's that, like the Stone Age side? I quite like on Netflix about Lord Uhtred and stuff like that. Have you seen that? It's called The Kingdom. So good.
I have heard that's right.
It's so proper good. But I'm not a big fan of magic. But Game of Thrones was quite minimal magic actually. It wasn't every episode. There's a dragon. It was only like when it comes to things like dragons. I don't think of magic. I think of potentially there probably could have been one at some point in history. There might have been.
Well, yeah, it's just
maybe not breathing like fire.
No,
like a flying big thing.
Yeah.
So it's not that weird. Anyway, come on, move on.
Number 3.
Free.
Do you talk to yourself? And if so, what do you talk about?
Oh, man, I talk to myself all the time.
Yeah, I do as well.
I am the weirdo that walks around. If I could talk to myself. I've got so much going on in my head. And I'm fully aware I'm going to be that 50-year-old that's a fucking loony bin walking back from the shop. But I might because I work with myself, so I can't actually process. That's the best thing about a face mask. I'm driving down the road.
No one knows.
Wearing a face mask, talking to myself.
Yeah.
But it's a good way to... I think everyone does it, but everyone's really good at hiding it. I mean, I'm very abnormal. You put a camera on me, I'm a freak. But I'm going to be honest with you, that one. He's asked this question because he always...
I'm sure. I reckon most people probably do. I definitely do it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll catch myself. Like, I don't know. Like, I'll think of a scenario in my head. Like, say something's happened and I'll think like of another scenario version of it.
Yeah.
And then I'll find myself like answering that.
Yeah.
And I think like, what am I doing?
I'll find myself like, if there's an awkward time in my life or I piss someone off, but there's times where it looks like you're pissing people off, but they don't see the other side of it. And I always go through that scenario as well.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you can be really late with something at work, but it just genuinely was late. And they're probably thinking you're slow and you're coming through the story of what you're going to say to them. Maybe that's just like paranoia like kicking in and you... Like, I hate pissing people off. I hate annoying people.
You hate aggravating the wasp in the jar.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't... Everyone's a wasp in a jar to me.
Number 4. What would your walkout music be if you were a boxer?
Brown bready fish finger sandwich.
Easy.
No. I think you got like...
Listen to me, boy.
Just fucking mix it up. Like the Toy Story or something like that. Just have the studio, like the whole arena go dark, then the Pixar lamp.
Yeah.
And then Toy Story.
It depends on how serious I'm taking myself, but I do feel like if I'm taking myself serious, it's gonna be 50 Cent. Something to do with 50 Cent.
Oh please, that's
like,
cringy. No,
I'll whip your hair, boy. But I come out like...
No, don't. See, that cringes me out. Like,
yeah, but Lee,
I've seen people come out...
take yourself serious. You can't come out to Toy Story.
Look, everyone loves a bit of Toy Story. You hear it and go, Toy Story. If you come out like a gangster, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Please don't. I don't like stuff like that. I find that cringy. Yeah, anyway. We literally run out of fucking hard drive storage. I tell you what, actually, man, get a massive computer with a huge hard drive. That's what I can advise you. But yeah, going back to what we were saying. Nah, don't like it.
Yeah, all right. Go
I
on.
don't know all that gangster.
What are you coming out with then? I did like David Hayes as well. He always had a great one. Oh no, that's fucking YMCA. No, wait, it was like ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove. You know?
I don't know. I've not thought this through. I'll probably have this conversation with myself in the car tomorrow. I'll just be sitting there talking to myself, like pretend I'm talking to my guy, like talk to my agent. And what I'm gonna have? Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna have fucking like a remix, like starts off with like a waterfall sound and then suddenly like some chimes.
Why'd you talk to your agent like that? I think I'm gonna have a.
I can talk to however you like, because when I'm talking about stuff, I can be who I want to be.
Joe, saying about talking to yourself quickly though, I got bought like a face. It's a snood for running the other day, and it goes over your ears as well.
Yeah.
And I was running in it with a woolly hat, so I've only got this hanging out, and I was playing some like Otis Redding in my headphones, so it's like pretty soulful music.
Yeah.
And I was running, I was like singing the song, like miming the song in my headphones, and I thought this is quality because no one can see what my mouth's doing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I've probably got like a frost mouth on the front that's showing everyone exactly what I'm doing underneath it.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, so like I see what you're saying with a mask covering the
Yeah. You can
mental
walk to the
behaviour.
shop, just losing it.
Rapping to Eminem.
Yeah.
Just lose it.
You're sitting and talking to yourself, making that thing. Oh yeah, his face.
Yeah. You forget that people can still hear you.
Yeah. I mean, I've done it before. I talked to myself, and then I walked into a room, and then I just heard a voice. I looked over, and there was just it was my uncle. I don't really talk to you now, but he was just laying in the spare bedroom. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, are you talking to yourself? I was like, what the fuck are you doing in here? I hadn't seen you in about fucking 2 years.
What were you saying?
2 years. I hadn't seen him in 2 years, and suddenly just turned around.
What were you saying?
I was like,
I wonder if I shove this Sharpie in my ass.
yeah, I was
nice.
young though. I was young. I was like just a little, like probably about 13, something.
Well, so you weren't shoving Sharpies in your ass back then?
Yeah, no, I was with my phone. Dad one each. I'll Sharpie you and you Sharpie me. Let's do it.
Just doing fucking drawings with them.
Yeah, that's it. Now, what we used to do, we used to put like ink on our bumholes and then put it against a piece of paper so it looks like kiss marks. It just looks like an inside of like a balloon knot.
You'd have to spread your cheeks so high up
to
get your ass up.
It would rip.
To touch.
I don't think I can be able to. I don't know. That's a good challenge accepted.
Fucking hell. Oh dear. Right. Next question is 5 favorite thing you like. Oh, sorry. 5 favorite thing you like your girlfriends to wear. Well, obviously it depends on the situation.
Chastity belts. I don't know. I just like a plain white dress, that sort of thing. Which always looks nice, looks smart.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know where he wants us to go with this question.
Yeah,
but
it sounds kinky. Like.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just us turning it like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it when she's I think she dresses quite nice. I think I like it when she's in like a hoodie and like jeans and some trainers, but like she looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But yeah,
without saying. But everyone's girlfriend's got a couple of item clothes. You think, I hate that, but you never say it.
Oh no, I say it. I
can't say it because she'll get the ump.
Yeah,
she will take it personally.
This is the problem. I do. I always say like, look, if she moans when I say it, and I'll be like, look, would you rather me lie and then you go out and like?
It's not they look bad. It's just
no.
You don't.
But if they ask my opinion,
appealing.
Yeah. If someone asks my opinion, like my sister does it as well, and says like, does this look blah, blah, blah? Like, do I look really fat in this? And she does. Then I'd be like, yeah, you look pretty fat. But I wouldn't say it to my girlfriend. But I'd say like, yeah, I don't really like that. But the thing is with my girlfriend, every time I say I don't like something, she wears it. She's mental.
Fair enough.
Or if I say, oh, I really like that, she'll wear the other thing. Yeah. That she tried on before. Yeah. I don't know. I say it to her as well. I'm like, you got a problem in your head somewhere that you have to rebel against. What I say.
Like, I don't really care what she wears. To be honest, it's not really my decision.
But that's what pisses me off. I'm like, don't ask my opinion. Yeah. For every time you go against it.
I'll tell you what I do wrong is she'll be sitting there on kind of misguided or one of these websites. Yeah. She goes, what would you prefer, this or that one? I thought, the cream one. Well, I've got one in cream. Well, then there's only the black one left. So I don't know what you want from me. Yeah. I don't know what you want from me. And to be honest, they look like the same as 4 other jump shoots that you got.
Jump shoots?
Really? The jump suits that you got anyway. You know, so...
Yeah, that is a classic.
It doesn't seem like She's got a lot of clothes, but it seems like I see her in the same thing. But I don't know whether it's been locked down for it. Actually, no. I'll take that back a bit because she goes to work in certain outfits, so you normally see her in the same outfits for work. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't think she'll be too happy with that comment.
Backtracking.
Backtracking. Well, there you go. That's all of Rob's questions. We have got another one. What time are we on, Lee?
We are on 11 minutes. Imagine that.
What are we actually on, though?
58.
58. All right.
I feel like it should be a nice long one, though. Let's just keep it going until the flow runs out, basically.
Well, yeah, but we got to do a Patreon straight after, and I'm busting for a wee.
I don't really give a shit about your problem.
Right, and the last question is from none other than our boy, hockey fan.
Who?
A hockey fan. And he says, if you could erase one memory, good or bad, from your past, what would it be? I mean, I'm not going to erase a good memory.
One. No, that's it. I'm not going to remember. Bad memory. I don't really have anything I particularly hate.
Yeah, I haven't really got any nothing in my life that stands out. I do. There was one memory that really is bad. He's I was working in Birmingham, and we got so pissed that night, and it just went mental. And I woke up the next day in a chicken shop, in the morning at 9 in the morning.
Were you asleep in a chicken shop?
Passed out. Woke up. I just remember,
on your own?
Yeah, on my own. I remember some geezer standing there, and he was like, "Give me the phone," and he's like, "Your dad's on the phone." He's like, "Yeah, your dad." And I answered it, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, "Hello," and my dad's on the phone, that when I think about it, it makes me feel sick.
Yeah, mate. For one, where were your friends? They should never left you like that.
I left them. To be fair,
oh,
do you know what I mean? I was pissed.
Fair enough, but I would have found my friend if he was missing. I don't know.
I know. Yeah, I do think that.
I suppose you wouldn't. Actually, I've been out on nights where my friends just want we're all ready to go home at 4, and he's like, "I'll carry on the after party," and then he just goes to Shoreditch on his own. And
that's the thing.
Think, how the fuck do you do that on your
I
own?
would never do it, and I'm usually so sensible.
Yeah.
It's this was completely against it, but that's probably one. Just because, but not for me. Nothing happened to me, but it's more the fact that I feel how worried my dad must have been.
Yeah. But yeah, memories probably. I can't think of one, mate. Move on, I guess.
No, you got to say one. Has anyone ever done anything to you?
Not enough to be not enough to be traumatized. There was one I got beat up over at a park, but then again, I sort of learned from that, so there's no point. I literally got the shit kicked out of me by a group of lads.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Big time.
Where?
It was just over at some park in Romford. I literally got the shit kicked out of me. It was we was 15, and there was some geezers just turned up in a Range Rover Sport and they just run over and beat me up. But we was there to have a fight as kids anyway. And everyone left me there, and I woke up with a load of geezers beating shit at me. So
fucking hell.
Yeah. And then that was the night I got rushed to hospital in an ambulance, and then I was fine next day. Really.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I could have gone a lot worse. I could have been stabbed or something.
Yeah.
It's not bad memory.
Like that.
Not bad memory as such. It's just one of them. Ooh. Yeah, I suppose bad memory. No, I don't know.
I know, but then things like that, it's
just 2020.
You don't want to
remove that.
You don't want to.
No. Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Not for me, actually.
No, it's been a bad year. It's been my best year.
Yeah. Just remove the birth of my daughter. Fuck it. But as 2020, if I could remove the I don't know. It's not been bad. I mean, yeah, it's been terrible. But what I mean is, the worst is going to happen soon. But it's not necessarily a bad memory. Being told by the government to stay out and play PlayStation, is it? Yeah. When you think about it.
Yeah.
It's not a bad memory as such. But after 2 weeks, it was fucking... After a week, it was boring, wasn't it? But anywho, we're going on about 2020. Can't be asked. So, next question, son.
That's it. That's all the questions for this week.
Cool.
So thank you very much for getting them in, people. If you do want to get them in, It is the Instagram is at Lemon Squeezers
Squeezers
Pod. You can go to the website, which is
www. I put saying in turns. Lemonsqueezers.co.uk.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
Lemonsqueezers.co.uk.
There's all these different ways to get in touch, people. You'll find them.
Like, subscribe, share with your friends.
Yeah.
And if you want to get in for that, for the bag of beard,
send us a picture of your arsehole.
Send a picture of your arsehole. And
just quickly though, if we're wrapping that up there, we have got. So I've been reaching out. What?
I'm loving at that. I might just make it my profile pic on everything.
Yeah, do it. We have got a little promo for another podcast. So I did reach out to some other podcasts and said like if they want to like exchange basically some like promo, to shout each other out. And the first one, the one we got this week, is from a podcast that is called They're Terrified and Tipsy. Okay? So I'm going to play you their promo. Go and check them out, people. Go show them some love from the Lemon Squeezers boys.
Love.
And it's not playing.
Now try it.
Hi, friends. Hi. Welcome to They're Terrified and Tipsy.
Audio Jungle.
Is that you?
Audio Jungle. Sorry.
So I'll start.
Okay.
My name is Courtney. I love long walks on the beach, white wine, and I absolutely love scary movies.
And I'm Stephanie. I also love long walks on the beach. I love white wine, but I absolutely hate scary movies.
So Stephanie,
Mm-hmm.
can I ask you a question?
Please.
Why in the hell would you want to watch scary movies and do a podcast on scary movies when you hate them?
Oh, that's easy. Because you forced me.
That's true. But you know what? There's wine.
Yeah, so I'm basically only here for the wine.
Lots and lots of wine.
We're gonna need it.
Well, since we have very different feelings about scary movies, we decided to share our emotional struggles with you all.
Yeah, so grab a glass of wine, your favorite couch blanket, and get comfy and enjoy the ride with us. Also, you can find They're Terrified and Tipsy on Instagram and Twitter, plus all the podcast platforms. For links, head over to tipsypod.com. Cheers!
I'm sorry, I didn't catch any of that. Could you say it again?
There you go. That actually sounds quite good though.
It does.
A good idea for a podcast, rating scary movies, getting pissed.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So go and check them out, people. Terrified. They are Terrified and Tipsy. Go and check them out. Show them some love. And I'll definitely be listening to some of their stuff this week. So
100%.
Thank you very much, people.
Like and subscribe. To tell your friends, tell your nan, tell your granddad.
Yeah.
And don't forget to not leave the house this week because you're not allowed. So
there you go.
Congratulations, Biden, because I know you listen. He's a big fan, he is.
Yeah.
He's the he's patron, he is.
Not after you went full Donald Trump.
Trump
on that podcast.
got a bit angry with me. He sent me an inbox and was like, "Look, bro." He's like, "Bro, you serious?" So
hey, bro.
So
hey, bro, you told them to build a wall, man.
I know. Yeah.
If you've been offended by anything on this podcast, people, just remember you're in the right place.
In the wrong mood. Or just fuck off, really, because...
Stop! There you go. Laters, people.
All right, bye.